Pawnee City is surrounded by gentle rolling hills and rich fertile farmland in southeast Nebraska. It's named for the Pawnee Indians who traveled through the area many years ago. A short drive outside of this community is a hunter's dream and a historian's paradise. Avid hunters will find deer, wild turkey, pheasants, and quail. Historians will be able to visit the prairie to discover the natural and historic beauty of the state. We'll start our trip with a walk back in time in Pawnee City as you look at a downtown that was rebuilt after a fire in 1881. It was designed in the classic town square style with the county courthouse in the center. Today, using ideas from the Victorian era, Pawnee City added lighting similar to that used in the early 1900s. Also, awnings for many of the businesses have been added for color and authenticity. In the town center, you'll find thrilling architecture and business opportunities in an exciting setting. There are also lawyers, if their use is required, and dentists for an annual checkup or more extensive work. You'll find many clubs and organizations for everyone's interest in Pawnee City. If you visit our town and need to eat, there are lots of options open to you. However, for gas and a meal before touring the area, stop at Casey's on Highway 50 near Midtown. Few people realize that before Prohibition in the United States, Nebraska was one of the leading growers of grapes in the nation. Today, in Pawnee City, there's a place where the grapevines spread beautifully over the hills. So if you like wine tasting and microbeers, you're in for a treat at Shilling Bridge Winery and Microbrewery. This is one of the premier vineyards in Nebraska. Their wines have received national and international awards. There you will also be able to see the vineyards, gaze into the wine and beer making area, and at the end of your tour, visit the tasting room and gift shop. The name Shilling Bridge comes from an old abandoned railroad bridge over which trains hauled the other important theme of this winery and brewery, the old-time circus. Many of today's traditions and wine names at Shilling Bridge Winery and Microbrewery come from the layover of these circuses in Pawnee City. A tragic fire claimed the lives of a mother elephant and her calf on the very site of the Shilling Bridge Winery and Microbrewery. If you're planning a wedding or any other gathering, be sure and check out the facilities that Shilling Bridge Winery and Microbrewery has to offer. They feature a large kitchen, a large bar, and a large party room with a big fireplace and large windows that overlook the vineyard. An event at Shilling Bridge will be one well remembered. Quilts have long been a tradition in the rural areas. Heavenly Treasures Quilt Store can boast the finest examples of this craft and annually draws thousands to this quaint community. Just a short walk away, in a former church and doctor's office, is the Pedal Clinic. Loved those old pedal cars as a kid? Then you must visit the Pedal Clinic. There you'll find over 500 pedal cars, trucks, and airplanes, and toys, all beautifully restored for your enjoyment. You'll need an appointment for this attraction. You won't need to leave town for your food needs. A modern grocery store services the needs of the entire community from the town square. If you're a history buff, you'll not want to miss the annual historic reenactments in Pawnee City, such as this Civil War reenactment. Buggy rides, battles, soldiers, and encampments that decorate the hillsides are in this one. Your Civil War experience will be topped off by touring the city cemetery, where 180 Civil War soldiers have been laid to rest. And don't forget the soldiers from the more modern wars who have been laid to rest and are remembered at a memorial near the courthouse in downtown Pawnee City. While you're at the Pawnee City Cemetery, you can see the final resting places for Nebraska's first governor, David Butler, and the grave of Nebraska United States Senator Kenneth S. Wherry. You can find out more about both Butler and Wherry at the Pawnee City Historical Society and Museum. There you'll find 19 buildings filled with memorabilia, antiques, and documents of yesteryear. See the home of Nebraska's first governor, David Butler, and a library building that houses memorabilia of U.S. Senator Kenneth S. Wherry. See his desk, chair, and pictures on the walls that document his years in Pawnee City and in Washington, D.C. Don't miss seeing the antique collection of over 1,600 salt and pepper shakers. Visit a log cabin, a library, a church, barbed wire collection, and the barn of comedian and Pawnee City's own favorite son, Larry the Cable Guy. For information on other places to visit, plan a stop at the Tourism Kiosk. It's located at the intersection of Highways 50 and 65 near downtown. Return to the present day at the Pawnee County Fair, which is a highlight each year. It offers a top-notch rodeo that was named the #1 rodeo by the cowboys on the circuit. Calf roping, barrel racing, bucking broncs, bull riding, and all the traditions that go with a rodeo will fill your time in the stands, as well as tractor pulls, parades, and food stands. Entertainment and fun for the whole family awaits you in Pawnee City during the fair and rodeo week. Visit Ponderosa City Pond. This catch-and-release pond is kept stocked with bluegills, largemouth bass, and crappies. There are also camping spaces next to it for visitors. The Ponderosa City Pond is on the outskirts of the city. An excellent school system where the classes are small enough to meet each student's needs is available in Pawnee City. Students can join any activity they want, which is something you can't say about larger community schools. With the teacher-student ratio at 1 to 9, young families can have their children involved in the total school experience in both academics and extracurricular activities. In Pawnee City, a student can experience whatever they choose. People of all ages use the new and up-to-date Pawnee City Library. It's easy to find near downtown with lots of books, reading nooks, computers, a meeting room, and much more. The goal of the employees at the Pawnee City Library is to provide opportunities for all residents who want to use the library. For summertime activities, visit the Pawnee City Swimming Pool. Check the schedule first for times it's open. The pool will keep kids busy for hours. It features a slide, lifeguards on duty, and diving boards for the more adventurous. It has a variety of depths from shallow to deep for dog paddlers to expert swimmers and everyone in between. Drop off the kids at the pool and play a round of golf on the Pawnee City Golf Course out near the fairgrounds. If your visit includes the weekend, you'll find churches that welcome visitors. You'll be sure to find a church that fits your needs. Some of the religious buildings date back to the late 1800s. If you're looking for a place to retire and want to get away from big city life, move to Pawnee City, where life is easier and quieter. Our healthcare system is highly regarded in this area and will suit your needs. If you are planning on relocating your business, Pawnee City has the workforce you need. The Midwest work ethic is known all over the United States for hardworking, honest individuals who take pride in their work. The local Economic Development Committee will help to make your transition a smooth one in Pawnee City. If you're planning on traveling soon, want to relocate your business or family, Pawnee City is a must-see. The history and the present are all in one. Beautiful scenery, wildlife, outdoor activities, and traditional events will make your visit memorable. Visit Pawnee City, the best little town in America.